You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to take a look at fan response to this. I saw this come across my social media feed a second ago, and I was like, is this real? And it is real. Wow. If ever you needed more proof that the Pro Bowl has become a complete embarrassment, an utter and complete joke. And you guys know I'm rooting for Shedeur Sanders, but in my opinion, giving him this or naming him to the Pro Bowl, that hurts the look of the Pro Bowl, and it just, all it does is artificially inflate something that's not there for his hardcore fan base. It doesn't help him. All right? It doesn't help him. Now, I don't know the circumstances because I got to look and I was like, okay, who's the next AFC guy that should have been named? It was Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers actually had a good year where you could go, okay, I could see it as a replacement. But there's NFL fans are reacting to this and they're crushing this. I mean, this is getting crushed into dust. And yeah, you got a few of his fans that are actually taking victory laps, and I just don't get it. I don't. Let's start here before we just jump into it. PFF's 2025 grades for the regular season. Shedeur Sanders is dead last among all quarterbacks that are qualifying that got enough had enough attempts to get on their actual starting board, okay? By the way, Aaron Rodgers was up here at 29. I don't love the grading system, but just puts this in perspective for you. All right? Dylan Gabriel was technically speaking rated ahead of Shedeur Sanders. I thought Shedeur Sanders looked better on the eye test than Dylan Gabriel, even Cam Ward. But not of Aaron Rodgers. I mean, honestly, I guess C.J. Stroud may be hurt. I know he had a disastrous playoffs, but the Pro Bowl is not supposed to be about the playoffs. It's supposed to be about the regular season. I mean, even Tua Tagovailoa, technically speaking, had a better statistical season than Shedeur Sanders did. So right here, Shedeur Sanders has been added to the Pro Bowl roster as a replacement per Jordan Schultz. So this is real. A fifth rounder to Pro Bowler. Fire emoji. Fire what? Fire this into space? Fire this into the sun? I mean, what are we talking about here? So, and of course, this is getting a lot of response. And this just goes to show you, okay, the NFL has devalued the Pro Bowl to an epically embarrassing level. Guys, I remember when the Pro Bowl was a good game. Believe it or not, let's say 12 to 15 years ago and prior, guys would get their heads knocked off in the Pro Bowl. I kid you not. There were real hits, real tackles. It was a thing. It wasn't that long ago. It's right around the time the Pro Bowl is usually on. They'll put like some previous Pro Bowls on TV. And I was watching one from it might have been like 1996 or 1994. Holy hell. Guys were getting lit up in the Pro Bowl. In case you're wondering, let's just look before we get into the fans. Shedeur was 3-4, 56%, 1,400 yards, 7 touchdowns, 10 picks. All right. Just for some context, Aaron Rodgers, he was 10-6, 65%, 3,300 yards, 24 touchdowns, 7 picks. You could put this man in the Pro Bowl. Tua Tagovailoa, 6-8, 67%, 2,600 yards, 20 touchdowns, 15 picks. I don't believe that's worthy of a Pro Bowl replacement. I don't. This is Roger Goodell going, we want to turn this into a shit show. Let's put Shedeur in there. Again, I'm rooting for this kid, but this kind of thing does not, this doesn't help the incoming coach. And a lot of people have brought this up in the comment section to my Browns coaching videos. A lot of people are like, these coaches don't want to coach Shedeur. And I don't even believe that. I think there's coaches that don't want to be involved with the Deshaun Watson mess. But does things like this help? No. Because how's the new coach going to be treated if he decides to not start Shedeur? What's going to happen? So a lot of response. This is laughable. Come on. Shedeur Sanders posted a QBR of 19 this season. That would be second worst in NFL history with at least 210 attempts. First on the list was Jimmy Clausen, who only got one season in the NFL. By the way, I fully remember Jimmy Clausen out of Notre Dame. Shedeur Sanders is better than Jimmy Clausen. He passes the eye test in a way that Jimmy Clausen never passed. All right, but he still was not good this year. He had one good game and two other good halves of games, and then he was a disaster everywhere else. Somebody hacked this account. Yeah, guys, this is how this is getting treated. This is laughable and can't be true. What a joke. Laughing. The Pro Bowl was a joke with a guy with a QBR of 18 can be a Pro Bowler. What a clown show the Pro Bowl's become. I mean, honestly, when Tyler Huntley made it, nobody cried about it. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I remember that. People literally was like, what the fudge is going on? He was the 49th highest rated quarterback. How is this possible? Laughing my ass off, he wasn't remotely good. What an absolute joke. Stop. This one's actually pretty funny. Udinsky's already on the phone begging Andrew Berry for another chance with his Pro Bowl quarterback. Oh, fudge. I mean, wow. Was Uncle Rico unavailable? Yeah, we all remember Uncle Rico. He had dreams. Oh, wow. I'll bet he'll dominate the three-legged race. I thought it couldn't get much worse than Huntley and Trubisky. That's right. Mitch Trubisky was named to a Pro Bowl. Well, that was a joke, too. Stop it. I hope nothing but the best for the kid, but this is making a mockery of the Pro Bowl. Too late. That's what Cleveland does. 2027 Super Bowl loading. What a joke. And I'm a Browns fan. Joe Flacco had better stats. That's right. Joe Flacco did have better stats. Joe Flacco killed it when he got to the Bengals. That's right. Let's look. Yeah, Joe Flacco's actually rated ahead of Aaron Rodgers on PFF. I don't know if anybody noticed anything. Y'all notice how down quarterback play was this year? By the way, we could have just kept going. It's a crushing of epic proportions on the Pro Bowl. Tell me what you think. Hit like, subscribe, resubscribed if you've been unsubscribed. Keep having to say that. People are still telling me YouTube's doing its thing. What thing are you doing, YouTube? Exactly. I mean, one guy literally said, I've had to resubscribe 4 times. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's got to be a automated flagging system of some kind that is jacked up. Shedeur Sanders, a Pro Bowler. Congrats? Question mark. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.